Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 31 Day in the Moment Cleanse. I'm Sarah Raleigh, and I believe this is day 14. Hopefully I'm right. I just got back from my massage, so my face seems a little puffy to me. It always seems a little puffy after the massage, I think because you have your face in the table, so it kind of like pushes on it, but but I feel really good. It was a great massage, and I was really able to, for parts of it, be in the moment and have no real mind chatter going on, or if it did, it was very easily acknowledged and I don't want to say dismissed, but I guess dismissed. It was able to go through me, and it was different experiencing the massage from the moment perspective without past identity or future fulfillment. It was much more fun, I'd have to say. I was really able to feel the pressure on the spots, and even the spots that were on my body that were like tight and it was painful. It was different. Like, I think before I would really have to like force myself to be relaxed during that part. Like, if they're hitting on a really tender area, I would kind of like just have to be like, okay, relax, don't tighten up your muscle, relax, don't tighten up your muscle, like, and really concentrate on it. And I was able to just allow it to be and feel it and feel the intensity of it. And then on other parts, it kind of felt like play, sort of like if the masseuse was like a baker and he was like kneading his dough or something. And it just felt fun, like they were doing that on my calf, and it just felt like fun for a moment, and I smiled. And it was a nice moment. But yeah, with practice, I can have more and more of those moments of where things just seem really fun. I remember I was babysitting a boy that I babysit, and I was feeling really frustrated that day. I wanted to get some things done, and the mother needed me to babysit him, so I said I would, totally my choice. And I got frustrated when I was putting away some toys and I dropped a little rubber ball on the floor, and I had been like working on this, like trying to be in the moment thing, and I was kind of, like at my wit's end, and I was like, gosh, I'm never gonna get it. So I just kind of let it go, and I remember reaching for the ball, and like in a moment, it changed from like annoyance that I was feeling to like this in the moment. It was fun just reaching for the ball. Like I was identified with my soul for that moment, and I was just reaching for the ball, and it just seemed like fun to just reach for the ball. And I caught it, and then I was just like, what just happened? And I like looked at the ball, and I was like, that was cool. Like, that was amazing. And yeah, it was just cool to kind of relive that feeling and that moment. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And I don't remember if I've already touched on this, but Eckart talks about different levels of unconsciousness. And so there's like your basic like unconsciousness where you're not really appreciating the moment. You're definitely identified with like future and past. But, you know, if anybody was looking at you, they wouldn't be able to say anything. You know, they'd be like, oh, she's fine. You know, it's very, very accepted and normal to have this, like, he calls it like this hum, you know, like almost like an air conditioner hum or something, and you don't really notice it, but it's there. And then when it's gone for a little moment, there's like a sense of relief. And that would be like, you know, if you're in the moment, you know, it would be that sense of relief from that like uncomfortable, just background noise hum. And then when like a challenge comes up, a conscious person will become even more conscious in that moment. Whereas a person who's used to this unconscious hum would become even more unconscious. So they might get aggressive or really stressed out, or, you know, kind of victim maybe mentality. And yeah, I just thought that was really interesting. And he, you know, he just says, you know, it's kind of like starting, you know, you got to start somewhere. It's like just try and start from when things are going okay in your life, you know, when you just have that quiet hum, and see if you can feel it inside of you, and yeah, and just be a witness to it. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm working on right now. It's just the regular everyday hum, you know, trying to appreciate the moments. And it always feels great to appreciate. I get to share with you guys a snack at the farmer's market that I found last weekend. And they're almonds, and they have their skin taken off, and they're flavored. And this company is called Fat Uncle Farms. It's kind of a funny name. And they're from California. They're local, and they have a website, www.fatunclefarms.com. I've never purchased anything from them. I've never been to their website. I'm hoping and assuming maybe you could purchase something from there. They have their phone number too, and I'm sure that's on their website. But this flavor that I got is rosemary. It's just almonds, rosemary, and sea salt, and doesn't have any sugar, and it's a really yummy snack. I had some of my coworkers try it, and they really liked it. And they have different flavors, and one of my favorites is ginger, but they use sugar with it, so I can't have it right now, but it's so good. Oh, if you like ginger, you would really, really like their ginger almonds. Oh, it's I think it's just ginger, sugar, and almonds. So, and a funny little story I get to share with you guys. I had my coworkers try some of the unsweetened baker's chocolate, and I just eat a little piece. I can't eat too much of it. Like, it gets kind of strong, and it is a little chalky, so like I like to, you know, mix it, you know, in my mouth, and get rid of the chalkiness and just savor the flavor. And I thought it was good, you know, the little bit that I had, and I asked my coworkers if they wanted to try it, and they were like, okay, you know, they're usually up to trying anything once. And like right when they put it in their mouth, they were like, oh my god, this is nasty. They were like, this is disgusting, and they had to spit it out. And I was like, oh my gosh, I thought it was good. And so it was just funny. I think that shows, like, it's good evidence for me how sensitive my tongue has gotten already from me doing the sugar detox cleanse. I can eat the chocolate and it tastes good in small amounts, admittedly. I do remember, though, before that moment made me remember before I had these chocolate nibs, and it was just cacao. There wasn't any sugar added. It was totally unsweetened, and I remember I wanted like a little snack, and I was like, ooh, so I grabbed a handful and I stuck it in my mouth, and I had the same reaction. I was like, oh my god, this is nasty. Like, I was like, what a horrible idea. What did I think about that? and I had to spit it out. And so their reaction just reminded me of that. So, you know, that is proof for me of like, okay, that's how I reacted before, and now I'm like, hey, this is kind of good, you know. But maybe if I put a whole handful, maybe I would still have that reaction. But, yeah. So that is my video for the day, and I hope you guys are taking very good care of yourselves. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Namaste.